everyone! This past weekend I went to my first natural bodybuilding show, and it was great to be able to meet some new competitors and support my teammates on All Done Fitness. And it made me think about why I started to compete. I just decided one day that bodybuilding looked really cool and I missed competing in an organized sport. I used to do gymnastics, and before that I swam, so I always had something to train for. And so even though I went in the weight room and I also ran a lot, I never really had a specific goal that I was training for after high school. So I've already competed a few times, and that makes me ask myself, why am I still competing? I have the experience. I've been able to see what it's like to diet down for a show. I've learned a whole bunch of new exercises, and I've learned a lot more about anatomy and nutrition just by competing. And there's always more to learn, so there's that. But then I know that it's a very subjective sport and there can only be one winner, yet you don't really have control over who wins. So I think it's really important for new competitors and even experienced competitors to remember that you're really competing against yourself. So whether or not you win or whether or not you place near the top, I think if you really committed to a goal and you've done your best to get there on the day of the show, you should be proud. And I think it's about enjoying the experience. And I know it's hard. I've placed in pretty disappointing places before. I've been a little bit upset, but that never really took away from my training. I still enjoy the training. I still enjoy eating a really competition-friendly diet, and I think it's just important to remember, no matter where you are in your prep, if you're competing, if you're a competitor, or even if you don't compete, even if you just like to enter other types of competitions for fun, not necessarily physique competitions, but maybe you like to run marathons, or maybe you like to play a sport with a team, and you know, it's not about winning, it's really about doing your best and improving. So this contest prep, I'm going to focus on improving and being a better version of myself mentally and physically than I have been in the past. And I think that will really help, because being grounded, I think being strong in many senses, not just physically, I think really helps with even stage presentation, because confidence and your posing are really important for physique competitions. And so I think that this journey will be a very different one, but I'm really excited. I'm about 13 weeks out now, so it's getting close, and I'll be at the Emerald Cup this weekend to support some All Done Fitness athletes. So if you're going to be at the Emerald Cup, which is a really big show in the Northwest, feel free to say hi if you see me there. Alright, take care. Bye!